So I'm holding two clubs here for a reason. It's because these were one club before. So with the MP20 HMB, it was almost a hybrid club where it lived as our driving iron and also a forgiving iron. Now we separated those two, and that's what's exciting because it allowed us to do more with the Fli-Hi. The 225 is going to be that one that launches a little bit lower. You get some more ball speed out of it, but ultimately it's designed to be an iron. When you get to the Mizuno Pro Fli-Hi, this is the one that we really unlocked because it got larger, it got a little bit deeper, and it also has a new face material. That's the face material we've used in our woods before. So you're gonna get even more ball speed, and it truly lives as a standalone driving iron. When you look at the modern game, the driving iron has become really critical for a lot of better players. And the reason is because there's that gap between your fairway woods or hybrids and your longest iron that just needs launch, but it needs control as well. And that's where this driving type iron really fits the bill. The better player's bag has evolved over the last number of years. If you go back even like 10 years, there were more fairway woods in play, 5 woods, even 7 woods. And those kind of went away and went the way of the hybrid. But the hybrid didn't always work for those better players because they tended to be longer, a little bit more upright, and a miss tended to be to the left with those. So it was interesting what happened is a lot of better players started looking for long iron alternatives. What you saw is you'd see players bring in something from the game improvement side of the world on the long irons, looking for that launch, looking for that height, but usually that came along with offset, thick top lines, all these things that turned them away. Mizuno Pro Fli-Hi perfectly fits that because it looks the Mizuno part at address, but at the same time you get that launch, you get that spin, and you get loads of ball speed. When you compare these two, the Mizuno Pro 225 is a grain flow forged golf club, while the Fli-Hi is not forged. The Fli-Hi features a Maraging steel face. With that Maraging steel allows us to get even higher ball speeds, more COR, and ultimately we place more tungsten further back. If you look at the soles, it actually is a wider sole. So putting that mass way back allows this to launch even more. There's a reason that the Mizuno Pro Fli-Hi is black, and that's because it is a larger golf club. It lives in that Mizuno Pro line, so the face shape and the way it flows up to the hosel looks the part of a Mizuno Pro, but because of that added size, we made it black to slim it down a little bit. If you were to compare this golf club to the same Loft 225, you're going to see more launch with the Mizuno Pro. You're going to see more ball speed as well. So ultimately, distance is going to increase, and this is more of a driving type iron. When you're looking at the top side of your bag and trying to decide where a 225 or a Fli-Hi fits in, you really have to look at what you're trying to do with each one. A 225 is designed to be that next iron in your bag, meaning it's designed to be a little bit more forgiving, but it'll go the same amount past your previous iron as the other. The Fli-Hi, on the other hand, is more of a distance club. So the Fli-Hi is going to fit that gap and really bridge between where your woods start. When you look at these two, I'd expect players to sometimes opt for 1, 2, maybe even 3 of the 225s because they truly are more forgiving irons. With the Fli-Hi, this is probably just going to be a single in your bag because it really is bridging that gap between your irons and your woods. With that in mind, this is offered in a 2, 3, and 4 iron.